disabled? Oh, whoa, here we go. How's that? Does that sound better? Let me know if that sounds better. Dun, 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 dun. I think I got the sound working now. I've been talking this whole freaking time, and none of you guys heard me? Oh, no. That means I'm going to have to start this all over again. Anybody who's in the chat... Oh, and, by the way, Sean Rush, thank you for the $2, and thank you very much for telling me that the sound wasn't working. Can you hear me now, though? And if you can hear me, or if anyone else can hear me, let me know what was the... Like, what did you guys hear? Like, what... Did you hear anything before that at all? Because if not, then I'm going to have to start this all over again. Okay, I don't know. All right, I'm going to assume that everything that I said before did not go through. So I'm going to start all over again, but I'm going to try to sum it up as quickly as possible so I'm not wasting your guys' time. The main thing is I set up this particular live stream to give you guys an update on what's been happening with me, what's been going on, what I'm planning on doing with the channel, like going forward, which don't worry, nothing major. I'm just saying that I got things planned. And then have a little bit of fun before I go to bed. I was going to play a little bit of Darkest Dungeon before I went to bed. So, what's been going on is basically that it's been stressful. I've been having a stressful few months, and it's mostly because of financial burdens. So, somebody was asking, it's strange, my chat is not updating. Somebody just had to send me a picture of the chat. I am not seeing the chat updating for some weird reason. And I don't like that. Okay, now it's updating. Sorry, guys. I am so sorry. That's why I missed all you guys' messages. I am so sorry. Okay. There we go. Man, I am so sorry. Okay, I see your messages now. Hello, Nayat. Hello, Kaipa. Then again, thanks to Sean Rush for letting me know what was going on. And hello, Orca. So, I can see you guys chat now. I am so sorry about all of that. Hopefully we got everything working straight now. This is what happens when I rush through everything. Like, again, all this, I literally just decided to do this live stream last minute because I was convinced it would be a good idea to let you guys know what's been going on with me in the channel. And for those of you who are asking, this is Genmaicha that I'm drinking. I tend to drink Genmaicha when I'm relaxing. Yes, it is a form of green tea, but it's green tea mixed with brown rice, so it's not as much caffeine as it would be. So it tends to be a tea that I like to drink to relax. So, long story short, first I'm going to give you guys, bring you guys up to speed on what's been going on with me. Then I'm going to tell you what I'm planning on doing ahead for videos. And then we're going to have a little bit of fun with Darkest Dungeon before I go to bed. So, are we okay with that? Good. Let's go. It's been a stressful few months. In fact, it's been a really frustrating few months. Really, if I'm going to be honest, the pain has started since last year, but I really started feeling the crunch and the chops to the back of the neck this year. Last year, when I first moved out here in this apartment, I was already paying a high, like just to get in here, I was paying a really high amount for rent. I was making just enough to keep up with it. But then they increased the rent. So that kind of put the squeeze on me. And then to make matters worse, last year, the latter half of last year, I'd gotten into a car accident. The car I was driving got crunched up. It was still drivable, but my insurance, for some strange reason, decided to report that it wasn't drivable. So suddenly I get a notice from the state government that I'm no longer allowed to drive that car. So now I need to get another vehicle. Pay for another vehicle, barely am able to afford it, and then we keep up with the payments. And then a flood happens in my neighborhood, the car gets flooded, engine gets ruined, now I need to get another vehicle. This is when I'm still making payments on that one. I can't even afford to get this new one, but I have no choice because I need to be able to drive to work and drive around. So now I got another vehicle. A month later, car gets stolen. I am not making this up. I can show you guys the police report if you want to see it. Car gets stolen. I have to call off work, try to figure out how to get to work. They find the car a day later. It was used in a smash and grab. They backed the car into a storefront, smashed the window, went in there, stole stuff. They couldn't escape with the car. It gets recovered. Back bumpers torn almost completely off. Driver's side lock ripped off. Ignition ripped out in order for them to start the car. At this point, I mean, I could barely even afford to try to keep up with the car payments on top of everything else. I can't afford to fix this. So now I'm driving around in a car that needs a special way to start it. And I got a busted lock for the driver's side door. I did at least manually fix the back bumper myself. It's not perfect, but it's back on. Thankfully, I have some skills. So I'm thinking, all right, I'll just put up with this. I'll finish the car payments as best as I can. And then once I finish with the payments, maybe I can think about trading this in for something else. And then I think it was like about a month and a half ago, driving home from, a good friend's place. Well, more than a good friend at this point. A deer, I swear, I'm driving, see something coming up from the corner of my left eye. It's a deer coming at me diagonally. I try to stop the car, it still hits the deer. Deer goes flying off to the left. And the thing is, the deer was running into the car. It wasn't like it's trying to cross the street. No, it's coming from diagonally behind me and runs right into the left headlight. Thing goes flying off to the left ditch. Now my left headlight is smashed out. Car, the front of it turned in. So now I got that damage on top of the other damage, on top of the fact that I'm still trying to keep up with the car payments and trying to keep up with the rent and everything else. All I can do is laugh at it, because if I don't, I'm going to cry. This is what's been going on, and this is part of the reason why I haven't been able to keep up with making videos, because not only am I this nonsense going on, I have to work overtime at my job to basically just barely tread water. Like, it's rough. I'm working an average of 11-hour days to try to keep up with everything, and it has not been easy. Not to mention that when I do try to record videos here, and I'm actually shocked that hasn't happened yet, this place is not the best place to record videos for. And the main reason is because I happen to live near a railroad. And there's a train that goes by every now and then, and it blares its horn really freaking loud. I'm really shocked it hasn't come by since I started this recording. But it's just been, every time it comes through, it lets you know. So I can't really, I can't like sit here and try to do a serious recording, except for late at night like I'm doing now. But this is the time when I'm supposed to be going to sleep because I got work in the morning. In fact, I do have work coming up this morning. So, yeah, this is the situation that I'm in, guys. This is what's been going on. This is why I've been like, if it wasn't for one special person, I'd be a hell of a lot more stressed out and nervous and anxious than I am right now. She's been keeping me sane. My son has also been keeping me sane in his own fun-loving way. We've been playing games every now and then, stuff like that. But, it's just been nuts. So, let me look at the chat again. One man for all. Hello, how you doing? I know it's a rare sighting. I'm kind of letting you guys know why it's been a rare sighting. And Shoe Patty, hello, how you doing? So, what does all that nonsense have to mean for the channel? Other than the fact that I'm struggling to try to get videos up, not that much. I'm still going to do my best to keep putting videos up, especially since I'm hoping that if I can somehow leverage this channel a little bit more, I might at the very least be able to get a little bit of cash to put gas in the car. I don't know how well I can do that, but I don't know. I'm going to try. Speaking of which, I noticed that I got a couple of new people that showed up on my Patreon. Those of you who have, thank you very freaking much. I do appreciate it. I don't care if it's an extra 50 cents a month. It's really freaking appreciated. On top of that, a friend of mine named, well, more than a friend of mine, named Naya, after hearing about my struggles, she had decided to set up a GoFundMe for me. I was telling her that I didn't think it was a good idea because I didn't think anybody really gave a damn, and I didn't really think much can happen from it. But she set it up anyway, and while I was kind of right in that not much came of it, it still gave me enough that I was actually able to make a car payment with it. So there was that. So I'm not going to complain. I basically, when I'm putting this YouTube stuff, I do as a hobby, and I do it basically for fun. It is not something that I'm not doing this to be a YouTuber. I never did this to be like a big time, oh, I'm going to be famous and I'm going to make lots of money. I got into the YouTube thing just to share my views and my likes and dislikes and my hobbies and discuss things. That's why I did it, and that's why I still do this. So if people, if you want to, you can, Nayat, go right ahead. Basically, anybody, like, if anybody's interested in supporting in any way they can, whether it's through Patreon or whether the way, I thank you very much for it. I greatly appreciate it. If you can't, then you can't. This has been a really rough economy that we've been living in. With inflation, with the way jobs have been squeezing benefits and stuff like that. I understand. We're broke these days. I get it. So if you can't, you can't. No harm, no foul. If you don't want to, then you don't want to. Again, that's your prerogative. It's our choice what we do with our money. So don't feel bad if you can't or don't want to. You shouldn't feel bad if you don't want to do anything anyway. That's your choice. So what's coming down the line as far as videos? There are two of them that I want to put out right away, at least two. One is the sword reviews that I said that I was working on. I am still working on them. I already have some footage already of cutting results for 3 different swords that I got from LK Chen. One of them is this one, and you guys may have already seen the unboxing of this one. This Yue Do, or this oxtail doll, which has so far been proving to be a lot of fun to try out. Let me just say right now, not to try to get ahead of myself, because, you know, there's stuff that I want to save for the review, but let me just say that so far the swords that I've tested recently have performed very well and have been a lot of fun to use. This sword cuts quite well. Those of you who saw the unboxing, when you saw like the rust on the blade, if you wondered if there was going to be any damage to the edge, there's no damage to the edge. It performs just fine, and it cuts like a beast. Now, there's 2 other swords that I'm also doing a review for. One of them is this Lung Chuan Jian, which I think you guys saw me unbox this before. This also has been performing well. In fact, it's performed better than I thought it would. This is not to say that I thought this thing was going to be horrible at cutting. No, I knew this was going to be a good cutter and be put together pretty well. After all, it's LK Chen we're talking about here. But considering the blade, the nature of its geometry and all that, I wasn't expecting it to be as solid as it has been. And oh my God, this might end up being my favorite one-hander, and that's saying a lot considering how many good one-handers that I recently got my hands on. I mean, granted, who knows, my mind may change, but it's been great. And then we got to talk about this one. And I have to apologize right off the bat for not talking about this one to you guys. I actually planned an unboxing for this sword when it showed up. I did record the unboxing for this sword when it came out. And the reason why the video's not up is because the mic was off the whole freaking time. Kind of similar to how when I started this live stream. And I had no clue that the mic wasn't working because I'm looking at the screen and I'm seeing the green bars and everything. I'm thinking everything's fine. Then I go to edit the footage and get ready to upload on YouTube, and nothing. No sound. It's a silent era film. So yeah, that's why you guys didn't know about this one, but this sword is being reviewed. Dragon VBM, hello. Saying you've been a fan for a long time. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So this is the sword that you guys didn't get to see me unbox. And yes, it is a shorter version of the long one that I just showed. It's pretty much the same sword. Well, okay, it looks like the same sword. But it kind of isn't. For one thing, it's shorter. For another, the blade is slightly more robust. Very slightly. But, yeah. But other than that, and then also the scabbard has a kind of faux leather wrapping around the core. whereas the other one is just straight up wood. But man, this particular short sword, this short gen, this gen can cut, and it's a joy to hold. And it's making me want to really start working on my two sword forms, because, oh God, this is beautiful. I plan on going into the history of this particular type of gen, the fittings on there, because there are some cultural significances with the shape, the way it's designed and all that. There's a history to this that I've been kind of researching in order to go into the review, because I don't want it just to simply be a sword review where it's like, this sword cuts well. Now, I want to actually talk a little bit about the history of the swords that these weapons happen to be representations of. Like, remember, these are supposed to be reproductions of real swords, of actual antiques that, they were able to get their hands on. So I want to actually talk about the history of these particular blades in the review, like I've been doing with the last reviews I did. Same thing with the oxtail dowel. This one will have a little bit of the history of the oxtail dowel and, its significance in Chinese martial arts and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm planning with these. And I do already have footage of them in action. I probably would have already put out the reviews now if it wasn't for the fact that there are special targets that I'm also planning on cutting with these. I don't know if you guys have heard of a guy named Lancelot Chan. He's kind of known in Hong Kong for his Lancelot edges, like what he calls his Lancelot sharp swords, where his blades are supposed to be known for being really, really very sharp and very good cutters. I've had some correspondence with him, and he was gracious enough to actually lend me some of his special targets for cutting with. So considering that these particular targets of his are actually tougher than the standard targets that you normally cut with swords, like, usually we use tatami mats, or you may take newspaper and wrap them around like a PVC cord and cut through that. Well, his particular targets are actually a bit more robust than the standard. So they're a really good test of your skill as well as how good the blade is. And he gave me several of those to test with. And that's what I plan on using these swords on. It's just that I need to set up my cutting stand to properly hold them up so that they don't just wiggle and fall when I'm getting ready to cut them. So that's what's going on. And there is a fourth LK Chen sword that I'm saving as a surprise that I'm also going to be doing a review on. I am overdue on reviewing it. I am way late with this one, but I plan to finally get this review done since I finally have a proper target to cut with. So this is what has been in the works. I haven't just been sitting on my ass and freaking out about my financial situation. I have still been thinking about this channel and trying to get stuff going for it. So there's that. The other video that I want, there's two other videos besides the ones that I just mentioned, the cutting ones. I haven't forgotten that I still need to do at least two more cooking on a budget videos about the curry recipes that I was planning on teaching you guys. I just need to get the proper setup and find the right time to get it going, but I do plan on getting those out really, really soon. Those two more recipes I wanted to show that are very easy to do, very cheap to make, but nutritious and filling. And considering what I said before about all of us being broke these days, we need all the help we can get as far as food goes. So yeah, I want to put these recipes out there to show you guys how easy it is to put it together and, get your nutrition and all that stuff. So that's coming. And then finally, I wanted to do a video on Afro Samurai. Don't look at me like that. I got a good reason for it, okay? One, remember that I am a nerd. And I did like that anime when it came out. However, I also got the manga. And there are a lot of people who saw the anime who did not pick up the manga. And the manga is different from the anime. I mean, the core story is the same, but the manga is actually different. And it even ends almost completely differently from the anime. And it explores, the themes, okay, let me backtrack. A lot of people consider the Afro Samurai anime to just be nothing but violence porn. And I won't say that they're completely wrong, But there are certain themes in the anime that make it a little bit more deeper than that. Not that much deep, but still deeper than that. And the manga actually goes into those themes further than the anime does. So from a kind of nerd / philosophical standpoint, I wanted to do a video on those themes and what wasn't really explored in the anime. Plus, another reason why I was kind of motivated to do this was a video I saw on YouTube recently came out that was just talking about the history of Afro Samurai, and they got so much wrong. And I ended up being one of those, the typical, oh my God, somebody got something wrong on the internet, I need to do something about it. So I'm gonna do something about it and put out a video which actually goes into what the manga was actually about. But I also have a martial arts reason for going into it. The fact that from the second you see him, whether you see the character in the anime or whether you see it in the manga, the very first time you see the character, you realize right away, holy shit, he's a badass. Like, he didn't have to say anything. Just the nature of the weapon he's carrying and how he uses it says a lot about how dangerous he is. And I find it very strange that next to no one points this out whenever they talk about the character. It's crazy. Like, I don't know if you guys know what the hell I'm talking about. If you do know what I'm talking about, you're probably going, yeah, it's kind of strange that no one points this out. But I'm going to point it out when I get the video out. So let's just hope that nothing else happens between now and when I get the video out so that I can actually get this stuff out on time, because I don't need another, hammer of fate smashing on the back of my freaking head. So we'll see as it goes. Man, this is good. Genmatcha has some really tasty tea if you can get your hands on it, which is really not all that hard to get, and it's pretty cheap too. Shoe Patty's asking, was there ever a Yasuka-like controversial warrior figure in Chinese history? Not that I can think of, if I'm going to be honest with you. I am quite certain. Like, it's funny how when people think of Chinese history, including the Chinese, it tends to be described in a very exclusive sort of way. Though, to be fair, a lot of cultures do this. They'll describe their history in a way that they just mostly look at it from their own point of view, and they tend to act like there were very little outside influences. But if you actually are willing to look at these cultures realistically, you begin to realize that a whole lot of outside influences came through. China's no exception. So I wouldn't be surprised if there were certain dark-skinned individuals walking around China making names for themselves. That being said, it's probably very few and far between. It is significant, though, that a famous mural in Shaolin does depict a lot of monks training against one another, and some of the monks are depicted with light skin, and some of the monks are depicted with dark skin. Now, this is not me saying, see, they were Africans in it. No. Let's not be stupid. No. What I am saying is that there are more swarthy looking Chinese in China. There are some with swarthy or darker complexions in different areas. And not to mention that there has been crossover between India and China anyway. I mean, that's how they got Buddhism to begin with, But I'm just saying that I think, yes, there is a possibility that some people may have crossed over. But do we know of these people? As far as I know, no. And who knows? They may have even been written out of history. How many people, for instance, know that Muslims helped to define a lot of Chinese martial arts? Very few people know that. And yet, it's funny how it's kind of like this sort of open secret. The Hui people in China, they are the ones who developed Cha Fist, or Cha Chuan, which later on is considered one of the most quintessential long fist styles in China, developed by Chinese Muslims. Baji Chuan, now that style wasn't developed by Chinese Muslims necessarily. It was. Depending on who you talk to, they will say that it was created by Chinese Muslims. I'm not willing to go that far. However, a lot of the really good exponents were. Same thing. Xingyiquan has a lot of Muslim exponents. Xingyiquan, which is the predecessor of Xingyiquan, same thing. So just the fact that you got this interesting cultural mix, like this different ethnic group coming in and they're influencing it, that right there opens the door for possibly other influences. But again, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is not saying, oh yeah, there was a Yaska type person in China. We don't know. And as far as I'm concerned, it's probably very unlikely. But I'm not going to say, oh no, it's never happened, because that's naive. That is very naive. I'm quite certain there's someone walking around somewhere who may have been of that descent, but there were very few and far between. So that's what I will say about that. And as far as Yaska is concerned, that's someone who I think, because of how popular the dude has been getting in the mainstream, there's a whole lot of misconceptions about who Yaska was. I'm sorry, but I'm not one of the people who's like, oh yeah, he was this famous samurai warrior running around it. No. Is it true that he served under Oda Nobunaga? Yes, it is true. Is it a good possibility that he was fighting alongside him? Yes. But was he ordained as a samurai? No. In fact, after Nobunaga was killed and they captured Yaska, what happens afterwards, we don't know. The best information we get, it suggested that he either was let go or that he was possibly sold back to the Portuguese and entered slavery once again. The latter would really suck, but it's a possibility. I'm hoping that it was the former, that somehow he ended up, living on the countryside and they let him go, because there was this whole thing about whether or not he even deserved to be considered among the samurai, among warriors, and they were like, well, he's not even worthy of killing, so let's just kind of let him go. It could have been, but yeah, Shukat is asking, wasn't he in Nobunaga's service that long, so even if he was a samurai, it's doubtful he fought like a samurai badass? Yeah, there is some evidence to suggest that he may have ended up just simply becoming, don't laugh. There is some evidence that he may have ended up just simply fighting as a sumo wrestler in his latter years. Because remember, the main reason why Nobunaga accepted him in the first place, because he was impressed by his height and physical strength. And Nobunaga was somebody who liked to test out people's strength and have contests and stuff like that. So there's a very good chance this dude may have ended up wrestling, in front of Nobunaga and a bunch of other people. And who knows, he may have ended up doing that after leaving his service. Who knows that. But then again, we don't know. We don't know. The one thing I will say, however, is that he was not some famous samurai warrior, because then we'd be hearing a whole lot more about his exploits now, wouldn't we? Just saying. Oh, Scholar General's in. What's up? Love your work. Absolutely love your work. I know we've talked before, but I just need to say it again. I absolutely love your work. Anyway, I've yapped long enough on what's been going on with the channel and what I was planning on doing. So I'm going to do what I was originally planning on doing tonight, which has nothing to do with martial arts per se. It was what I was planning on doing before someone told me, you should just make this a live stream. And that's playing Darkest Dungeon. That's how I was planning on unwinding tonight. I was just like, all right, before I go to bed, I'm just going to jump in, play some Darkest Dungeon, and go to sleep. And then at the last second, it's like, why don't you make it a live stream instead of just streaming it to me? And I'm like, okay. So that's what I'm doing. But I figured, well, if I'm just jumping out of nowhere, I might as well let you guys know what's going on first before I start playing Darkest Dungeon. I don't want this to be like, hey guys, what's up? Let's play Darkest Dungeon. That's kind of dumb and a little irresponsible, I think. So let me see. A good book on the topic of Africans in China is The Blacks of Pre-Modern China by Don J. Wyatt. Most of his stuff is about the construction of blackness in Chinese history over time. That would be interesting. I'm gonna have to track that book down. Thank you very much for mentioning that. In fact, so that I don't forget, I'm going to type it down on my list right here. Okay, so the blacks of modern China. John J. Wyatt. Okay. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that.
I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed. My son is going to bed. Good night, man.
It's nighttime. The sun is not out.
I know that. I understand this. That's why I was winding down.
So how is it going to bed if it's not out?
Go to bed. You doing all right? Oh, and I mean, well, I don't get to hear it. Just if you got any clothes you need me to throw in the washer before I go to bed, just please have it out. Anyways.
Say again?
Any laundry you need me to do, just make sure it's out there so I can put it away before I go to bed. All right. Catch you later, Ben. Have a good night. So, anyways, yeah. So, I was going to play Darkest Dungeon. For anybody who has no idea what Darkest Dungeon is, it is a brutal freaking strategy RPG type of game. You basically send your minions forth through Lovecraftian horrors and tell them to come back with loot and kill monsters for you. It's an interesting game in that you don't just have one main party. You actually have tons of people that you manage, and you just you collect 4 people out of your roster, throw them in the dungeon, and hope they live. You do actually plan out their strategies. You do actually play through the game. And the game is not starting. It's doing it again. Oh yeah, that's right, because I forgot to reset my computer yesterday. So the weird glitch that I keep having with this game is happening again, where I have to reset the computer in order to play it. So guess what, guys? We're not playing Darkest Dungeon tonight. Because I am not going... If I'm going to turn the computer off, I'm going to bed. And I don't want to just simply cut the live stream off just like that, so that means I'm going to have to pick something else to play. And, well, I already have an idea of what I can play next, and I think it's a little bit more fitting for the channel, considering that this is... Well, actually, this is a channel where I pretty much put whatever the hell I freaking feel like, but... yeah, considering that my channel is mostly known for martial arts these days and not the philosophical, political type stuff that I used to put up, which I still need to start putting up again, we're going to play Tekken instead. I'm going to play maybe a couple of rounds of Tekken online, and now that I'm playing it online, watch me get my ass kicked. And then I will probably head to bed. So, let me just make sure that the desktop audio is on. That's there. I'm going to start the game. And you guys are going to have to tell me if the music is too loud. If it is, then I'm going to have to lower it, obviously. I'm going to put this on the side here. I'm going to move your window over here so that I don't lose track of you guys. Let's see. Am I interested in Deadlock? One Man for All asks. Actually, yeah, I am kind of. Believe it or not, I only just found out about Deadlock today. I had no idea about this game, and I saw a game news article talking about, oh yeah, Valve quietly put out this game called Deadlock. I'm like, what the hell's Deadlock? And then in my email, I got an invitation to try the game out. So I guess at some point I'm going to try it out. On top of, the problem is there's too many other games that I'm trying to keep up with. Like, I got Tekken, right? I got Darkest Dungeon, which I recently got back into, which is a fantastic freaking game, and Scholar was asking about it. Oh yeah, you've been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die recently? I keep hearing good things about 7 Days to Die. In fact, Nayat plays 7 Days to Die, and I sometimes watch her play through it. It's really interesting. But lately the games that I've been focusing on, Darkest Dungeon, Tekken 8, and Elden Ring. And all 3 of those games eat up a lot of my time. By the way, do you hear the music of the game playing? And if so, let me know if it's too loud. I'm going to lower the desktop audio a little bit. so it's not too loud. All right, so it's cool. And then I'm going to do a game capture of the game itself. It's no longer Darkest Dungeon. Where's Tekken? Oh, there it is. So I'm going to do OK for that. And then I'm going to... Wait, what the hell? No. What the hell are you doing? So I'm going to do this. All right. And then this, for some idiotic reason, is way too freaking big. So now I got to drag this into position. You get to see live screw-ups. All right, so we got video capture, video capture. That's what I wanted to do. So I'm not too small, right? Like right here, I think is good enough. Right there is good enough, right? You can see me, right? You do hear it. It's not too loud. Good. So I'll probably unwind playing a little bit of this game, and then I'll go to bed. I think I'm just going to ease into playing quick match. I don't think I'm going to do ranked tonight because I don't feel like getting my blood pressure up. Actually, you know what? We can do something a little channel related with this. Because the character I use in this game... Where are you? The character I use in this game is Leo. And as you can see on the side, Leo uses Baji Chuan, which is, even though it's not a style I've practiced, it's one of my favorite Chinese fighting styles to look at. It's an awesome freaking style. Here are all the different customizations I made for the character. I think we're gonna roll with this one today. And we'll just beat the crap out of Kazuya for now until a game rolls up. I am hoping that I'm not messing up my frame rate too much by streaming this, because Tekken 8's been acting weird lately with frame rate. Right now, it says my RAM's at 65% usage, GPU's at 27, CPU's 49, so I should be good. Should being the operative word. So I'll play a few rounds of this against some people, and meanwhile I'll keep an eye on what's going on here. I'll play a few rounds, and then when I'm like, okay, enough is enough, then we'll cut it off, and then I'll answer a few questions. I'll practice some stuff. But I could actually talk about this fighting style. So, while this is obviously an exaggerated version of the fighting style, they did get a lot of the movements right, and they got the basic fight philosophy of it right, in that you're pretty much just slamming into the person in a straight line. Baji Chuan is a style where you pretty much just run right through them. Oh, match has been denied for some reason. I don't know why. Like, you're like a wrecking ball. You're just, like, you're running right through your opponent. And Leo pretty much plays that way, except they made Leo more of a sort of a mix-up character, in that you're not exactly sure if they're hitting high or low. Like, I can go like this, and I go low. Oh, finally get another person. Let's see if they're going to accept the match. Let's see. And it's, what the hell? How come everyone's denying me? I don't, like, disconnect matches. Strange. Messed up the juggle. Actually, this would be a good time for me to work on these motions. Good, that's there. That's, oh, good, that moves there. Okay, are you gonna play me? It's a wireless person, though. I don't really like playing against, what the hell? Nobody wants to play. Have I been beating too many people online? Is that what's going on? This is getting ridiculous. I normally don't get denied matches. Normally I just jump right on in and can just keep playing. So I don't know what's going on. Connection quality does not meet selected conditions. This is really strange. Boom. Okay, so it's that. Messed that one up. Please let me play. Please connect. I want to fight at least one. Finally, jeez. And watch it be somebody's gonna come. Another Mayo player. I might learn something today. Hell, they actually have more Tekken points than I do, and they got a higher stat rating than. So I'm gonna learn some new stuff from them. Let's see how they play. Okay. 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 Gotcha. 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 Ah, I messed up the juggle. I mean, not juggle, I messed up the setup. Nice. Nice. And you're going to come in? Ah, yeah. I should have went with down forward 1. And they hit me with down forward 1, and then came up with that. So this person's definitely better than I am as far as, then again, they're at a higher level than I am, too. Good shit. Ah, my finger slipped. My finger literally slipped. Okay. Let me wake the hell up. Down. I knew they were going low, but I just did it too slow. And I should have sidestepped. Ah, I screwed up. Ah, they thought I was going low. Good combo, man. Granted, you could have done more damage, but that still was a nice juggle combo. They were trying to just get me to the wall. All right. Gotta change up my approach. Gotta change up my approach. Ah, nice sidestep. Funny thing is, that's normally what I would have done. Good shit. Good shit. Zoom. Damn. And I messed up my input again. I knew this was going to happen where I win a bunch of nights before, then when I actually go online, I get destroyed. Good shit. Mm-hmm. Nice shit. Ah, yeah, that went mid. Dude, you do realize that that combo doesn't do nearly as much damage as the one I did. It looks fancy, but it's not all that great. Good shit. I fucked it up. Good shit. Nice. Nice! Oh my god, that was sweet. That was so sweet. That was not what I meant to do, but that's what I get for messing up. And you go, no. I should have went with a jab instead of what I was going for. Good combo. And they got me. That was a fantastic. Come on. Daya! Could have came back. Yeah. Oh, hello, Almighty. Yeah, this guy really knows what they're doing. Graphics settings have been adjusted following a processing error. What? Oh, well. It was a learning experience. I almost got them, though. Like, when I was turning the tide there, And I basically, well, I'll be able to watch my footage later on, but I kind of already know where I screwed up trying to come back there. That's one hell of a wake-up call. I don't know what the hell it is, like whenever I decide to live stream my Tekken matches where all of a sudden I get completely destroyed. But I swear I'm usually a lot better than this. And now I suddenly get some weird skips. Anyway, hello, Cornholio. I should have relied on that a lot more. And that I should have been relying on a lot more. I keep forgetting about those options, but the main thing is beating their offense. Tekken 8 is a lot more offensive than defensive. Like Tekken 7 was more defensive, and Tekken 8 is a lot more offensive. So the main thing is trying to make sure that you can get your offense going. Now, this person might be a problem depending on how they play. Let me see what they do. Oh, shite. Okay. Okay. That was a test. They didn't fall for it. Back up. Okay. Oh, I couldn't break the throw. That was not bad. Why did you do that? Really? Why did you? Okay, yeah, I'm not really... This is going to be an easy win unless they're playing with me. Yep, I thought so. Oh, good shit. Bit. Low. Side step. Okay. Bit. Sorry, but you were getting too predictable. Nope. I messed that up. Sorry. Get up. Ah, I had them and I was too far. Nah. You're waiting. They're waiting to do their rage move. That's what they're doing. They just want to hit me with the rage move. See? They just wanted to do a rage move, and they were hoping that I would just keep attacking so they could pull it off. I don't think they have strong basics, because if they did, they could have found other ways to beat me. Or maybe they're playing me. Maybe they're going to turn it all on this match. I have bumped into a couple of Mavericks online that will do stuff like that. So let's see. Uh-huh. So they're hunting corns, I see. Good shit. Nice. Okay, yeah, they're turning it on now. They're making smarter decisions now. And I cannot believe I fell for that. Uh-huh. Sorry. Whew, I could have turned on my heat mode, actually. Sorry. 1, 2, and 3. That. Sorry. That. Zoop. Bip. Boop. Get up. And 2, 3. Get up. Flying kick. It's that. Boom. Next. Get up. Down. Bip. 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 Get up again. Bip. Nope. No. No. I knew you were going to attack. Sorry. Bip. Get up. Not bad. That was a good sidestep. Sorry. Bip. Boom. Like I said, they did better there, but I could tell they're not really used to. They're not used to basic pressure. And I wasn't even using some of my best stuff, so... They got a bit more to learn. Actually, there's a combo I was trying out. Actually, does this still work? Uh-huh. Yes, it does still work. Let's see who else will pop up. I think I'll do 2 more matches and that'll be it. And in the meantime, if anybody has any questions for me, feel free to let me know. Let's see. Oh, you can do that! And let's see. I just figured out a new combo route. I'm gonna have to remember that. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. What are some of my other favorite styles? Well, of course, there's the ones that Bagwajong, which is the style that I'm trying to get good at. That one I really like. Cha Chun, I like. Xingyi Chun, I like. We got a Logan wannabe. Nice. Nice. This guy, I could tell, knows what he's doing. Just from the, I should have went with that other throw. I fucked up. Oh, he delayed that. And that was low. I should have just blocked. I should have just blocked. That's okay. Nice. Damn. He seems to know exactly when I'm about to attack. Yeah, like the second I'm about to attack, that's when he makes his move. Couldn't break the throw. Yeah, he's got me. What? Wait a minute, what the hell's going on? I'm getting a lot of weird frame skips. A lot of weird frame skips. Ow. Boom. Bip. Boom. Bip. Boom. Bip. Yeah, there's something weird going on. Why am I getting all this? Well, he is playing on wireless, so. Whew! Had to concentrate with that one, but I am getting some bad frame rate off of this guy. This is why I normally don't like playing against wireless people, but this seems worse than normal. Like, I'm wondering if he's... Yeah, that right there. That was a bad frame rate skip. You see, I'm afraid to do anything because I don't know if the frame is going to mess up my movements. What the hell? See, I tried to rush forward there and I couldn't because the frame messed me up. Boom, bip, boom. He got me. He got me. What's really frustrating is that the way he's playing, I know I can beat him. But these weird frame skips are throwing off my timing. And that's rather frustrating. And I don't know whether the frames drops are because he has really crappy internet or... Yes, it looks like he does. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm rather annoyed by that. And once again, a move got messed up. That's not what I wanted to do. That should not have hit. Gotcha, though. Yeah, this guy's not that rough. It's a little suspicious that this keeps happening. That was my fault there. Damn it. I knew he was going low, but I did it too late. Not when I pressed. Gotcha. Ah, damn it. That was my own fault. Gotcha. Good thing I decided to hold it. What the hell? Thank God for that, but I messed up my combo opportunity from there. Damn it! I had him and the thing was too slow. Once again, I'm going to blame it on the frame rate. Get your ass over there. And I saw that coming. But once again, frame rate messed me up, so I couldn't duck in time. This might be it. Yeah, this is it. This is it. He's going to finish me off here. Yep. Bip. And boom. That's a good combo. The guy at least knows how to play. I did that too fast. That's right. Sorry. He can dish it, but he can't take it out. Just have to get used to the weird frame drops. One more to go. One more to go. Boop. Again, what the hell? What? That was my fault. I should have stopped. Ooh, nice! Nice sway back. No, you don't. I'm getting tired of that. I'm getting tired of that. Sorry, dude. Good shit. Good shit. Gotcha. And I fucked up the combo. I don't know how I fucked up the combo. Ah. I knew you were gonna do that. Get up. See, I know how to deal with this shit now. Oh, I should have backed away. After I did that toe kick, I should have just backed away. Gotcha! Get your ass up. Take this beating like a man. And that's that. Now let's hope I actually go up against somebody with some real freaking internet access. I may not be the best Tekken player out there, but and I'm older now, so my reflexes are a little bit slower. But I used to play fighting games for money, damn it. I got some freaking skill. Oh, not another wireless. Oh well. So who this? Oh, a June player. This is gonna. And they're an eliminator. Shit. This is gonna be good. They're gonna show me a thing or two. Eliminator. Yeah, that's way higher than my rank. At least I think it is. All right. Let's see how badly they're gonna kick my ass. And once again, I got to deal with wireless crap. I know I should have hit there, but gotcha. Boom. Oh no! I actually did something. There was a combo that was supposed to happen there, and the move didn't come out. That was what was supposed to happen. Boom. Bip. Boom. Well, you know what? I'll take that. That was a good win. Nope. I knew you were going to attack there. That's why I did that. I shouldn't have stopped. I should have kept going. And now I'm going to pay for it. See? See? Nice! They got a decent poke game. I like it. They took advantage of my uncertainty and just went right on in. I like that. They are... I like the way they play. They just need to be a little bit more confident. What? I got robbed there. Frame rate messed up my input. I could have messed them up with at least a good 85 damage combo. Nice try. They don't really have much in the way of defense, though. Like, I was using very simple jab patterns, and they could have easily messed that up. Let's see what they do in the next match. Used to play Smash Brothers 4 competitively. You know, I like seeing Smash Brothers, and I've messed around with Smash Brothers, but never at the level of, like, professional Smash Brothers players, because I don't understand how you guys do it. Sorry. Sorry. That's a basic mix-up I pulled too. I'm gonna get cheeky. No, I know that setup already. Sorry. Bip. Bip. Oh, nice! I could have gotten away with that if I was a little bit faster. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Whoop! Stop hitting my corns. Oh, nice! We're gonna take me for a ride with this one. Problem is, I'm not evil. At least I don't think I am. Nice. Nice. Very good win. I congratulate you for that one. What? Frame rate messed me up there. They are pissed. I should not have hesitated. What was I thinking? I gave them that round. I'm not out of this yet. Whoop! Nope. I cannot believe I fell for that. Shit. No. No. I did take a risk with that. What? It's something I hadn't seen. No! Alright, I might lose this. No. 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 Sorry. I knew you were going to try to go for a high poke. I mean, that was a sloppy win, but a win is a win. Oh, Sadward's on. Maybe if Sad wants, we can play a couple of matches before I go to bed. Though it is 12:11 a.m. You know, all right, Sad, I'm leaving it up to you. If you want to play a couple of matches with me before I go to bed, let me know, and then I'll wait for you. If not, then I'll probably just play one more of these, one or two more of these, and that'll be that. I need to stop messing this move up right here. I need to rely on that more often. Boom. Yep, boom. I'm having some... Even now I'm having weird frame rate issues. I'd have to brush my teeth first and drink something. Okay. And we're up against a Gandaryu Law. At least he's not a wireless Law, so there's that. Let me see how well they play. There's a good chance they can beat me. There's a good chance that they might beat me here. So we shall see. Let me see what they do. Well, they're aggressive. Why did I let go of block? I deserve that. Okay, yeah, they're very aggressive. How did that not hit them? Why did that not hit them? All right, let's warm the hell up. How did that not hit them? No, not again. What? I'm getting hit by stuff that I don't understand how I'm getting hit by it. And my combos are being denied because of being near the wall. Sloppy win, but a win is a win. I was too far away for that, and I paid... Okay, they're not that good. They're depending on a lot of gimmicks, but I have to keep myself from getting hit by them. See, like, they're relying a lot on frame traps, and it doesn't help that I'm still getting weird frame rate issues. I mean, I'm not saying that they suck, but they're relying on a basic flow chart to win. So now he's going to go boom bit to lock me in a frame rate. See, yeah, he knows that I'm on negative, so he's going to... You're not the only one who can do this shit. No. No. Shit. If I thought that wall wasn't there, I would have had them. What? Good, yeah. Once again, frame trap. Mostly relying on frame traps. I can take this guy, though. If I basically stay on point, I can take this guy. He's decent, but he's not unbeatable. Granted, that doesn't mean that I'm suddenly going to win, because it's a nice frame trap that he's coming up with. Good side step. See, he's got good fundamentals too. What? What the hell, game? That should have hit. There was a moment where I should have hit and the game did not let me get it. I am tired of the fact that if one of those hits, I gotta face the last move. And once again, I'm up close, I press a jab, but it's slower kick hits. Something weird is going on. There are times I should be hitting and they're not letting my moves land. Again, when I was up close, I press jab. That's a 10 frame move. He does a kick that's like a 15 frame and it hits me. How the fuck did that track? Again. I'm gonna have to play punishment. That's the only chance I have. Once again, the frame rate bullshit. I cannot believe the game did that to me. I went 1-2 low and it didn't do the low hit. Oh well. It is what it is. Learning's opportunity. Learning opportunity, that's all. I could have handled certain things better with certain moves. And that one move he kept doing, the double step forward into the flying kick, there's probably a better counter for that I don't know about, but it's really annoying me that certain moves that I know should have hit, like that when he was doing the kick, really annoyed me because that should have hit him. It also doesn't help that sometimes this thing doesn't do what I tell it to do. All right, one more. Though he's saying 5 minutes or so. Lee, 10 so he's much higher, well, maybe 1 or 2 levels higher than I am. And he's got more points, and he's a Lee player. And Lee players tend to, they have to work hard to get at the level they're at. So I'm not expecting to win this. He also looks a bit like Cyclops. This guy has a fierce and close game. Like, he really wants to lock you down. I respect that. He blocked that in time. Good shit. Nice. That was impressive. What? Why the hell are you doing this to me, game? You know that's not what I programmed. That's what I get for messing up. That's what I get. That's what I get. That was completely my fault what just happened right there. Completely my fault. When I did that one crescent kick and I didn't follow up with anything, I pretty much gave that to him. They always fall for that. I cannot believe I fell for one of the oldest Lee tricks. This guy's good, and he's fun to play against. This guy's actually fun to fight against. Again, I wasn't expecting to win this, but it's just, I like how he plays. Yeah, he's just hard to deal with. Whoa! Caught me stepping. Caught me stepping. This guy's good. I don't understand why my moves are not coming out in the beginning. No, they didn't break it. Good shit. He caught me when I thought I could sidestep it. He's got me. Ah, I thought he was going to low him. Yeah, he's got this. He's got this. This guy is really good. This guy's really, really good. He's just completely clowning me at this point. You know what? Hats off to you. That was some solid freaking play, dude. I can't even complain. That was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What is up with the... All right, 59 frames. 54. So I am losing frames. But why? Maybe streaming and this is not exactly doing me any favors. Okay, this is going to be my last one. I'm expecting this old dude to beat the living crap out of me. That was exactly 10 minutes. Okay. I am expecting to get absolutely destroyed. And right there, frame screwed me up again. That's not what I... If you see me suddenly on an attack and I'm doing well and suddenly I do something really dumb, it's usually not because I am that stupid. It's because the wrong input comes out for some reason. And I'm not too sure what's causing that. But I am noticing some strange slight frame rate drops and I'm thinking my computer can't handle all this at once. Which is weird because it's handled a lot worse than this. Here we go, the Leroy mix-ups. Nice! That was so well done. Just take the round, dude. This is good. Just wow. Let me see. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. What? Nice sidestep! I thought I had him there and he just zip. Nope. And I did the wrong move there. Stop. Why the hell? And it's over now. For nothing to show for it. Really good stuff, man. I mean, I've been wanting to learn how to play Leroy anyway, so watching this guy play is giving me some ideas. Okay. Okay, okay. And once again, the control's failing. That's what I was trying to do there. Okay. Sweet. Sweet! I don't know how I got hit by that again. He's just got me on a chain. Look at this. I just felt completely off balance that whole fight. I should have backed up. Luck on my side. No. Nice! Hoo-hoo-hoo! Beautiful. Gotcha. I really like how this guy plays Leroy. He has this sort of like staccato rhythm that really throws you off guard. If I could talk to him, I'd be like, man, you got to show me how to play Leroy the way you do. Because he's really good. You saw how that stagger step he did forwards? That was just to throw me off balance. I'm glad I didn't attack. Yes, that was weak sauce. Good shit. Wow, man. Wow. Wow. This might actually finish me off. That was so good. That was so freaking good. Wow, man. That must have been a missed input on his part. I know he must be mad about that because that was a missed input on his part. Nice. Bip, bip, bip. Do that combo. Do that combo. I thought he was gonna do the juggle combo. The one. Holy shit, man. Good. Good. Okay. Boom. Do the juggle one. Do the juggle one. Oh, man. I really want him to mess me up in style. I literally ran into that. Damn, this guy is good. Yeah, I didn't know what to do there. He's got this round. He got this round. Yeah, I actually just pressed forward there. I just pressed forward there. I'm not, you know what? I don't mind that loss because that was a fun freaking match. That was a fun freaking match. It really was. Besides, I won a decent amount of times. And I got to, let's see what unlocked. Because I got that whole fight pass thing going on as well, so there's all the stuff that I unlocked at the end. Damn, though, that last fight, that Leroy player is good. That Leroy player is really good. Okay. I think that will do it for now. Because it's 12:32. I have work tomorrow. And it's the start of another set of 11-hour days that I got to do straight for the work week. Because like I said, things are crazy right now. So I'm hoping that they somehow turn around. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But you know what? This was a nice little bit of fun, stress relief, playing a bit of Tekken. I won some, I lost some. I got to figure out what's going on with the frame rate, though. I mean, it's not like I have the best computer in the world, but the chip I'm using should be able to handle this. So there's obviously something weird going on in the background. But then again, who knows? Maybe it is that I got too much up at once. Even though now that I'm looking at my computer's configuration stats right now. I'm not using that much. My GPU is only being run at 25%. CPU is only working at 42%. My RAM's at 76, but that shouldn't be enough to mess up my frame rate, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's some weird stupidity going on in the background that I don't know about, but while some of the frame rate drops I know is because of other people's internet, even the people who had really good internet, I noticed that there was weird little glitches and it was happening on my end, so I got to figure out what the hell that's about. Because it's messing up some of my inputs, damn it. Anyway, I hope that this was entertaining enough for you guys. I hope that my explanations for, what's been going on will suffice. I do plan on having, those videos that I mentioned before up at some point. And in the meantime, I'm hoping that somehow, if I can at least get the financial burdens off my back or have some kind of just something to help ease the crushing stuff on me, then that'll ease my anxiety and make it easier for me to get this stuff done. But we will see what life brings. But that's what's been going on. But like I said, I do have some other fun stuff coming down regardless of what's been going on with me. So anyway, hope you guys are doing all right. I hope that guys had a good evening. And yeah, catch you guys later, hopefully really soon. So take care.